Good morning, everybody. I have just got out the shower and I thought that I would get ready for the day with you today, basically. We have got a proper filming professional lighting setup. I didn't really want to do that because I wanted it to just be like a very chilled out morning, getting ready with you, having a chat. However, the sun's not vibing with me today, so it's going in and out, and I thought the best way was to just have my light so that we can actually see the face and not just darkness. Basically, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna get ready. As well, I am going to do my outfit with you after, and I'm gonna do some cropping with you because it's a question that's come up so much recently. I've done quite a lot of cropping to t-shirts, jumpers. There's a couple that I still want to do, so I saved them for this video to do with you so that you can see too if you want to know how I crop. So we'll do that afterwards, but first up, let's get some makeup on the face. Often day to day I don't actually wear makeup, but I am going out this afternoon and having a girly afternoon with my friend Jasmine, so we're having a bit of a makeup today. And the other thing, today I actually felt like trying out a couple of new products because I realised that I've kind of settled very much into my makeup routine, which is fine, but you know, there's so many cool products out there that I just want to have a little bit of a mooch into some other ones as well, just to see. Anyway, let's get going. I think also I might do my bun because I'm feeling like doing a messy bun. I haven't done her for a while. Since I've had shorter hair, I haven't really done it. So we'll do that as well because that's another very asked thing, is how I do my bun. So first up, so usually, if you've seen my GRWMs, you will know that usually these are my two kind of skincare products I put underneath my makeup. So this is the Tata Harper Moisturiser and this is the By Terry CC Serum. I actually am not going to use the Tata Harper today though. I'm going to try and use the Glossier Priming Moisturiser because this has been sat in my makeup drawer. And I thought, you know what, we need to try her. I love Glossier. It's very kind of gentle, I find, and just kind of natural. It's not too thick and heavy. So I'm going to have a go at that, and then I'm going to put my Goddess by Terry on. Now, if you don't know this, I call my Goddess products my favourite products that I just think are the best products in the world. She is also a Goddess product too, but I'm putting her aside just for today to test out and see if we've got a new one. This is a Goddess product because it is just the greatest product ever. We just can't go wrong with a By Terry. It makes you glowy, it gives you a bit of a tan. I'm looking quite pale in the face at the moment. It's a good day. And the other thing is, I have asked on my Instagram if there's anything that anyone wants to ask for me to chat about within this video. And we had lots of cues, so we're gonna whap out the cues in a minute and have a little bit of a chat. Right, we may have just changed a little bit of an angle, but I had to change my battery. So the skin is ready. I'm just about to go into my makeup, but before I do, I thought that I would start on some cues because we have lots. I want it to be chatty, and yeah, I just thought it'd be a good thing. So what are yours and Niall's travel plans this year? So me and Niall have been planning a few things. We actually said this year we didn't want to do too much traveling because we did a lot of traveling last year, a lot of work trips, and I'm such a home person. I love being at home. I miss my pets so much. It was just quite a lot. Obviously it was amazing, but I didn't want to do quite as much this year as well because we're going to be focusing on our house hunt, which I'll talk to you about as well a little bit because I've got some exciting things going on tomorrow. This year we didn't want to do too much, however I have been feeling a little bit of an urge to go on a little travel. Maybe a few, just not tons. So actually we do have a work trip coming up soon to Jamaica, which I think is definitely going to happen. I think. And also last night me and Niall did book to go back to Bali. So me and Niall went to Bali last year. We absolutely loved it. I feel like it's just that one place that I just remember the most out of all the places I've been. So we really wanted to go back, really wanted to kind of do it a little bit differently this year. I absolutely loved Ubud in Bali the most, and we didn't spend that much time there. So this year I really wanted to kind of explore Ubud a little bit more, which is kind of the jungly part of Bali. Yeah, just go back, see the monkeys. I just love it there. I love the local people, they're so friendly, and it's just really nice food and just super chilled, and I don't know, I just love the jungle vibe. So although the flight there is extremely long and I get a little bit anxious traveling, it's worth it, trust me. If you haven't been to Bali and you want to go and you're thinking about going, I would 100% recommend. I know some people don't agree with me, and I think you've just got to go to the right places. That's the thing. I feel like the touristy bits are nice, but the very well-known touristy bits are a little bit too touristy. So you've got to find the little nooks and crannies and the special parts. I don't know how I found them, but I feel like I found a few. And I feel like the people that have been asking me, because I did mention that I booked it on Twitter, I don't book it through a travel agent or anything like that. I literally booked my flight separately, and then I book all of our places we're going to stay on Airbnb because they have so many nice places. Literally, one place we are staying is just a tiny little villa in the middle of the rice fields in the jungle, and that's it. It's just us in the middle of the jungle. Anyway, I'm gonna actually start popping on my makeup because I'm just blabbing. So my foundation is my usual. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder in the shade 7. Love it. Low coverage, glowy, love it. I don't need to explain this again because I always do. I'm going back to our house hunt, what I was just kind of suggesting then. We are actually going to view 2 places, 2 barn conversions tomorrow. And I am slightly excited. We're also bringing the pets because we are going en route to my mum's. That's going to be interesting. Right, so next up, I'm going to pop some of my usual Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand on my face. So I kind of use this as my concealer slash under highlighter. So I have another highlighter that I use on top. To the makeup girls out there, I'm sorry if this is horrific, but I feel like, as I've said before, I think you should just do what works for you with makeup, and it's just something that I'm just about. I like a bit of a under eye highlight. Very strange, I know. Let's do another question while we're doing this as well, actually. Do you know what came up a lot? People were saying, how are you? Like, actually, how are you? Over the past few days, and actually quite a few weeks, to be honest. I've just had a few like funny moments and I always like to share them when I feel like I'm having a bad day or I'm feeling anxious. I do like to share it. I don't like to do a video like right now if I'm feeling rubbish. I like to tell you. I don't want to fake it. I don't think it's normal to always seem happy online anyway, because we're all human and nobody's always happy, nobody's always positive. And although I do want my videos in general to be positive, obviously, because otherwise it's not going to be fun for you to watch me moping about all the time, I do like to be honest. How I am right now, do you know what? The past few days I have done some serious reflecting, and I don't know what triggered it. I think it was like the night before last. I was literally sat on my phone on Instagram and I suddenly had this epiphany, and I was kind of just like, what am I doing with my life? What is my job? What am I? I don't know what it was. Like, I literally had a moment of sort of panic where I was like, what am I doing? I felt like I was starting to get consumed by social media. I find social media a little bit of a struggle at the moment. I did mention this in a recent vlog where I felt like whenever I went on it, I'd be comparing my life to other people's lives, and obviously, you know how Instagram is. It is literally a highlight reel. We all know this. And everybody usually shows their best bits, which is absolutely fine, but we all just need to remember that is the way it is. That's literally a snapshot picture of someone's day. You'd have no idea what they're going through, really. They might be smiling, but they might not really be smiling inside. They might be having the worst day ever, but you know, a lot of people don't like to share that, which is totally fine because some people just don't want to. But I did actually talk about that on one of my recent Instagram posts, because I was smiling in the picture, which was taken a few days before when I was feeling great and productive and fabulous, and then the day I posted it, which was the day before yesterday, I was having this moment of, what am I? So I just didn't feel like it was right for me to put that smiley picture up and not say, really, actually, this is not real right now. It's just not. It was a few days ago, but right now this is not real, and I need to tell you this because actually it kind of relates to what I just said, where somebody may put a smiley picture up and just, you know, if they might not write much in the caption and just put it up, whatever, and you just think, yeah, they're fine, they're great, they're living their best life. But sometimes that's not true. Sometimes it is true, obviously, but sometimes it's not. I was kind of starting to worry that I wasn't helping, or I don't want to be a show off. I want there to be a purpose and a point to what I'm doing and what I'm filming and what I'm posting. And you know, Instagram really is quite vain. It's literally just a picture usually, or a video maybe, but it is quite vain. And suddenly I was thinking, like, I know it sounds silly, but I was kind of just like, I'm so embarrassed in a way, like that on the surface, a lot of people would just literally think I'm just a show off and I just take pictures. Obviously there is a lot more I do than just that, and I like to make sure that I am creating things that are helpful or, you know, spreading happiness if I can. A question that came up was, where has it gone? Because this is kind of going to relate. I feel like I'm getting emotional. How do other influencers make you feel, i.e. body image, lifestyle? Now, I've spoke about this very openly for a long time, that I don't have any surgery or anything done. I'm not against it, but you are looking at things for that long, it almost becomes normal in your head, and you just think, do I need to do that too? Because they have. And I don't want to offend anybody that has had work done or anything like that. That's not the point here. The point is, I sometimes just get sort of so in the social media land, feel like I need to do these things when I know in my heart that that is not what I actually want to do. But I just start to question myself and feel like I need to do these things because so many other people do. I don't know, it just makes me really sad. I don't really know what my point is here, but I just hope that when you go on my social media, if you follow any of my social media, that I don't make you feel sad. I hope you don't feel negative things about yourself when you see what I post, because that's not what I want to be doing. I want to make people happy. I want to make them feel like they watch my videos and they have that half an hour, 20 minutes, and they can just chill. There's so many things in the world to think about, as well as just how we look. Social media land is quite vain, isn't it? And I'm doing my makeup right now, so I'm kind of being a hypocrite, but you know, that's why I like doing these get ready with me's, because I kind of wanted to chat to you somehow about this. And I actually feel like when I'm doing my makeup and I'm doing something else as well, I find it a little bit easier to just naturally chat to you about subjects that I may find a little bit more difficult. Whereas when I sit down and do sit down videos, I feel so much pressure that I sometimes can't quite say what I really want to say. And I feel like maybe I just did that, but I feel like there's still going to be points after I film this where I'm going to be like, God damn it, wish I said that too. Yeah, I hope you get my point. I'm just assessing myself at the moment. Not assessing, but I just feel like I'm reflecting a little bit, and I'm glad that it's happened. I don't know what triggered it, but I'm glad that I have reevaluating what I'm doing and just making sure that I don't get lost in the land of social media. I feel like a rotten egg sometimes in this land, and it's my own thoughts that are making me feel like that, but you know, that's just me. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Let's move on and do a little bit more makeup. So I am very quickly, I don't even know if I even rubbed that in right, what am I doing? But yeah, anyway, if you feel sad on social media, make sure you unfollow that person that makes you feel sad. If it's me, unfollow me, because I literally hope I don't make anyone feel sad with my social media, because that is not what I want to be doing at all. Make sure your social media is a positive space for you to go on and feel happy, not rubbish about your life. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I think now I'm actually going to pop on some blush. I'm very tempted to try out this Cloud Paint by Glossier. So it's a liquid blush, which I'm not that familiar with, so I'm a little bit worried as to whether it'll turn into a disaster, but maybe we should try new things more. So I'm gonna try. I don't really know what brush to use for this as well. Please excuse me, makeuppers. I know I'm not great, but I put way too much on. I try my best. Oh dear. It's very pink. I look like Snow White gone wrong. Not too bad. We'll roll with it. We'll try it. Do you have any new spring rather peachy items coming out? Neon jumpers or neon phone cases? No, we don't have anything neon. I do love neon, but we're not actually bringing out anything neon with rather peachy. But we have been working on a very big project for a long time now, and I'm actually going to see it next week. So I don't know how long it's going to be yet. That'll kind of decide it, but be excited, because I am. I'm extremely excited. I feel like it's the biggest thing we've ever released. It's been the most fun creating for me. It's a big design, so I'm very excited to tell you about it. I'll hopefully be able to tell you, I'm gonna say within a month. I don't know, but very exciting. I don't know what I can say that'll give you a little bit of a clue without giving it away too much. Let's just say something related to what I look like right now. It could be. Anyway, let's move on to a bronzer. So today I'm actually going to try out a new bronzer as well. I'm feeling very experimental today. Basically, this was another one that I had been sent, which I haven't really delved into yet, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's the Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze. Worries me that it says invisible. Very much don't want it to be invisible. I want it to be seen on my face, but we shall see. So, I mean, it doesn't look as dark as I would maybe like, so if it doesn't come out quite right, I will just put my normal Hoola on, but we'll have a see. We can't judge until we've actually tried it, can we? Right, let's do another cue. I'm enjoying the cues now. I feel like I'm getting into it now. I've just spilled my life story out to you. Will you be releasing a home guide soon? Yes, you know this. Peach Plan Home coming very soon. Should be within a month too. That's not rather peachy, by the way. That's a different thing. What do you love most about Niall and the relationship you two have? I love absolutely everything about Niall. I feel like I don't say it enough online, but I feel like I kind of keep a little bit of our relationship slightly private because we do a lot together online, and we are going to do more together online soon. There is a possible project we may start, which isn't the couples channel, by the way, which I'm really sorry we haven't actually started yet, but we've been so busy. But there's something else that I think may be a little bit more us anyway, so keep your eyes peeled. But I feel like there is a part of our relationship we do keep a little bit more private, just because I love sharing everything online, but I also do like to not online too. I think it's quite normal, like, you know, just a little bit off the edge. I literally love everything about Niall. He is the kindest man I have ever met. He is very handsome. I absolutely love his eyes. He has the nicest eyes. They're so kind and like sparkly. My mum always says that he looks like Bambi because he's got really friendly eyes. I love his face. I think he's got a very nice smile as well. He's a little bit cheeky. The thing is, when I met him, he's very charming. He had a lot of that cheekiness, and he still has it, but obviously in a different way because we're together. But he's very cheeky, he's very charming. Yeah, he's just kind, supportive. He's very intelligent. He's very career driven too, which I find very attractive. He's very determined and very grounded and calm. So I feel like we balance each other out well because I'm not that calm. I'm a little bit more anxious, but he's a little bit more just... Anyway, let's move on to a little bit of another highlight. So I have done like the under highlight bit, which you saw earlier. I can definitely see a brush hair on my nose. But I'm now quickly going to pop a little bit of the High Beam by Benefit on top just to give it a little bit of extra zhuzh. So this actually is like a nail varnish, which always fascinates me. I did used to use this a bit more, but I actually totally forgot I had it. Anyway, I'm gonna do my eyebrows now. So I'm gonna do my usual little combo for my brows. I have my Eyelure palette, so I'm just gonna pop a little bit of colour kind of around the front bits mainly, and then I'm gonna use my Benefit 24-hour setter to get a little bit of a spike on. Right, lastly, I'm just going to pop on a little bit of red lip today. So we're going a little bit different. I usually do my matte combo, but today I feel like I want to go red. I'm loving red at the moment. I feel like it just makes you look really fresh and vibrant. And because I'm not feeling as vibrant as usual, I want to do it with my lips. This is literally my favourite red lipstick ever. Quite difficult to do though, so I'm going to have to get my concentration on, because when this goes wrong, it's not a good day. So I will be back, hopefully not looking like a clown. Right, the lips on. It very much clashes with my top, I know, so I'm going to get changed in a second. But I think what I'm going to do now is sort out my outfit. I think I'll do the bun at the end. I think I'm going to sort out my outfit and get DIY cropping with you. So I've brought out a few bits because there's a few things I have which I have been thinking about cropping, and there's a few things that I've already cropped which I wanted to show you. So this is one of my t-shirts that I've actually cropped myself. It looks very wonky at the moment, but it's actually not. This is another top that I bought at the same time actually ages ago, but when I saw it online I knew I wanted to crop it, so I'm going to crop this one with you today. This one's from ASOS as well, and that one was. And then also this one I'm thinking of cropping, but I also think I may not for a certain reason, which I'm going to show you how to wear something without cropping it cropped. So how should we do this? Basically, I crop all my things the simplest way you possibly can. So I literally get a scissors and cut across. I don't measure anything, I don't line anything, so I know what I'm doing. I literally just guess and hope for the best. But if you want to be a little bit more safe, what I would suggest is to pop a paper clip or even a clip. I just pop it like that, I think. Cut along like that, but personally I don't even do that. I literally just guess. Oh, this is so weird. Okay, let's try. So, get it like that. I reckon I'll want her about there, because I want it to be quite a short crop. I feel like t-shirts crop very well as well. Probably better than like hoodies and sweatshirts. That is going to be rather small, I must say. I may have done it a little bit too short. Again, I would say probably don't do this with a very expensive item of clothing. I think this was literally about £12. So, you know, I wouldn't do it with like a £40 t-shirt because the risk is real. The other thing I was going to say quickly too is it may look a little bit jaggedy when you first do it, but the thing that I do find with cropped anything is when you wash it, it does roll under. So where's that one I've done? So this one, when I first cropped it, it looked like the purple one. However, since I've washed it, it kind of rolls under and looks really cool. So I like it. Anyway, let me pop this one on and I'll show you. So this is it done. It's actually not too short. Basically, I really wanted this top, obviously just because it's really cute and the colour's nice, but to match my scrunchie. So shall we attempt the bun? But then the boob might come out. And I don't know if I'm going to wear this today. But I definitely think this is going to be an outfit, possibly for tomorrow. No, what I'll do actually is I want to show you, because I'm not going to cut this one yet. This is from ASOS. But what I'm going to do is, obviously if you wanted to crop it, it would be done exactly the same. But there's another trick, because I do like a sweatshirt like this long as well as cropped to have the option. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to quickly show you something. One sec. So I've just popped on a little bralette. Now you could use literally a normal bra or, you know, a lacy bralette if you want, but this is just the one that I'm popping on. Ooh, 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 I don't want to get a red lip on it. I'm gonna get tuck in. So I know this probably will look weird at first, but trust me, the end result is a winner. So as you can see, we kind of have a makeshift, oh, it's a bit dodge at the back, please excuse, but a makeshift crop jumper. And do you know what I really like about this look is it looks quite like sporty chic. It kind of looks like there's a elastic band here and it's supposed to look like that. I mean, I haven't done it very well right now, but I actually do it quite a lot with my knitted jumpers because they do actually work very well. I wasn't sure if they would, but what we're thinking, because then when you start to get bloated or it gets a bit cooler in the eve, we can just go like this. And we've got 2-in-1. Absolutely love. Yes, basically that's just my little cropping DIY tips of the day. I love crop tops, but I know some people don't. So this is actually a really good one if you don't want to permanently crop something. But if you do, obviously you can just cut it and it usually turns out quite well. And when you wash it, it will look even better. So just keep that in mind when you first crop it. It might look a bit jaggedy, but it'll roll under in the wash. I'm so out of breath. Anyway, I think that's gonna be about it for now. I think, oh no, I need to do my bun. Obviously, and I need to put my outfit on. Please excuse. Right, the jeans are on. I've got on some mum jeans from Urban Outfitters and I am going to do my bun now. So first of all, actually what I'd prefer to do, but I'm in a little bit of a rush, as always, is curl all my hair because I feel like it would hold and look a bit nicer in the bun. Although it's not completely necessary and I feel like it is a bit of a waste of the wave, I do find that it just looks a little bit nicer, but I don't actually have time to do that. However, I am going to curl the front bits that I leave down. So I've actually just picked up my Mark Hill tong. Looks a bit strange, but that's what we're using. So I'm going to do the bun, which may actually not turn out well. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So as you can see, I look really strange right now, but I'm basically gonna hold these bits while I wrap the hair over into a bun. And I'll try and do this so that I can show you on camera actually, because I did it once before and didn't. And then I got it in a ponytail, as you can see. Okay, let's let go of that. Quite messy, so I don't want it perfect. And as you can see, I'm just kind of wrapping it around itself. I'm gonna need a lot of clips at the back because short hair props. And as you can see, there's the bun. She's looking all right today, I must say. Sometimes she doesn't quite turn out that way. And then I am just gonna kind of mess it up a little bit. I like to pull these bits out because I feel like I've got a little bit of an egg-shaped head and I don't know, I don't like my hair being tight to my head, so I'll like pull these bits out and give it a bit of volume. And then I'm going to curl the front area. And I always like to leave the ends of my hair when I curl it because I just think it looks nicer, especially when you've got shorty hair. I'm just going to sort of mess them out a little bit. I don't like it to be too tight of a curl. And we are basically ready for a girl's afternoon with a bun. So that's basically how I do my bun. It's very simple and it does just take doing a few times and just working out your hair because it's just different hair to hair. You know, how soft your hair is, how thick it is, as to how it holds in the bun. But literally I just go round and whap a bobble over the top, and I usually then add a scrunchie as well. So back with the lilac. Oh, I don't want to mess it up. There we go, we've got a scrunchie on top. Anyway, that's basically what I do. I hope that you could see what I was doing then. I think I'm going to leave this video here. I very much hope you enjoyed. I'm a little bit out of breath and I'm gonna be late, so I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for listening to me chat, blabbing on about social media. I do love social media, I'm just having a weird few days, you know, and I think it's good to assess things sometimes, to change things, and you know, I hope that my little chats weren't too much of a blabble, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for coming back to watch, and I will hopefully see you in my next one, which I'm going to film tomorrow. We may see some of the houses, so make sure you come back, have a little watch, and yes, I'll hopefully see you then. Thank you so much for watching. I love you very much. Thank you for being kind and nice and wonderful, and I hope that you are having a lovely day, and I hope that you're having a lovely weekend. Thank you for watching.